Hello. Maybe you don't know who I am, but for those of you who do, you might notice that this is not where I normally film videos. That's because I moved in March of this year. I'm now living on my own for the first time in my life. Um, you might also remember that I made a short film, or sorry, I made a Indiegogo for a short film that went nowhere, so I can't actually make the short film yet. But I want to. I want to make a lot of stuff. It's, in the truest sense, a dream of mine. And, achieving that dream is kind of a nebulous concept at the moment because I don't really have assets for it. All I have are ideas, and I don't really have any ground to build off of. I can't make proof of concept stuff to show what I am capable of to get people on board for that because if I could make the proof of concept, I'd make the concept. But my hope for this is to get something started. And what even is this anyway? Well, let me try to describe it. I'm going to try to upload regularly on this channel. What regularly means? Weekly as best I can. I can't hold myself to that all the way. I can't guarantee that there'll be one video a week. There might be more, might be less. There might be a couple weeks in a row where I don't upload at all, but I want to describe to you the ideas that I have for short films and feature length movies, and some of the stuff I'm already writing. And the reason I want to do that is because on this channel, I want to prove that this is not just a hyperfixation. This is not just what my autism is giving me right now. This is my life goal. And the reason I keep on saying on this channel is because I've actually made another channel called One Bite Fights, which is named after an event that kind of describes what I'm doing here. In my second year of high school, my first non-COVID year that wasn't over Zoom, I joined a D&D club and made a character named Kevin Hardy. Kevin was quintessential barbarian. Brash, reckless, stupid, but strong. On one occasion, we were in an arena, and an NPC that we knew gave us each energy bars. We didn't know why at first, but eventually, one of our player characters took a bite of it, and just a bite gave them the benefits of a full long rest. Now, naturally, Kevin thought, if one bite did that, what happens if I eat the whole thing in one bite? And he atomized, but it actually helped us win the fight in a very abstract way that I can't get into right now. I came back with no charisma. That was the trade-off for that, but we won that fight. That story kind of describes what I'm trying to do here, which is jump into something just to do something positive. There might be a detriment to this later, but for right now, I can't think of one. And on the One Bite Fight channel is where I will hopefully one day upload these short films and feature-length films, if I'm able to get this off the ground. Here I will be, like I said, describing the concepts for stories that I have come up with, things that I have started writing, maybe the first acts of things, but nothing all the way through because I don't want to spoil anything in case I do end up making it. And I will also be talking about the movies and shows and other story things that have inspired me. And in the comments, I will be discussing with people, and I will be looking for insights on how other people are inspired and how other people get their projects done. And while I'm doing all of that, I am going to make a Patreon. a risky idea for someone who is not pre-established in anything yet, but I want money. No, in all seriousness, I want the means to eventually make the things that I'm gonna make. But what would be on Patreon? Well, nothing as long as no one's on the Patreon, but as soon as people are on the Patreon, I will be uploading segments of plot outlines and scripts. Maybe I'll upload a rough version of a scene that would be in a film that, with more funding, I could do the better version of. But why jump into this? Why not just find some easier way into this? Why not wait until I'm actually prepared? Well, because I am prepared. I am prepared for the first step. This is the first step, and I never envisioned that, because when you're thinking about what your dream is, you're only ever thinking about the middle of that dream. You're not thinking about how that dream starts. I guess I was just expecting something to happen. I was kind of expecting that Kickstarter I made to just kick the whole thing off, but obviously it didn't. So instead, I am doing this. Constant content about the things that I like, the things that I make, the things I'm gonna make, and less constant short films. And Patreon. The other channel, One Bite Fight, and the Patreon will be in the description if you're interested. If you're not interested, you can just watch me talk about what I'm interested in right now, what movies and shows have inspired me, what I'm making right now. That doesn't mean you have to participate in it, but it's still appreciated. Any kind of engagement is appreciated, really. But with that, I have nothing left to say. I guess what I'll say is, thank you for liking movies.